Good morning and welcome to another Daily Dose of Love from Fairbluff Baptist Church. I want to share a very simple missions challenge with you today, and I'm taking it from my little book, The ABCs of Home Missions, and it's the letter J, and it's jot a note. It's based on 2 Thessalonians 3:17, and this is what it says. I, Paul, write this greeting in my own hand, which is the distinguishing mark in all my letters. This is how I write. I use two examples in the book of people in my life and in my experience that are kind of known for their letter writing. Ellen Johnson, a former pastor's wife, has a letter writing ministry that has spanned the decades. Once she has ever become a part of your life, you get a weekly letter written in the most beautiful cursive handwriting, and it's very distinctive because it's written on a slant on the page, and she always signs it with lowercase initials. It's a prized possession if you get a letter from Ellen Johnson. Judy Prince, that I've shared before with the group who are listening, she's always been known for writing letters and filling the card and envelope with little hearts so that when you open the letter, the little hearts fall everywhere. It was always such an uplifting thing to see all of those little hearts. People's hearts are broken. People's hearts are very heavy right now, because these times are putting a strain on the family unit, on the people who are working in all of the areas where they're vulnerable to catching the virus. So I just want to give us one simple challenge today. When you can find the time, if you could jot someone a note or a card, or even maybe fix a little care package that you could send, just to give you a few ideas of who might need them. The little hand prayer pattern that we had, of course, number one was the Lord, and we send Him a love letter every time we pray to Him and spend time with Him. The President, the governor, your governor of your state, Dr. Fauci, Dr. Burke, any leader that you know that's right now helping us during this pandemic. The medical personnel, your personal doctor, a nurse, someone who works in a doctor's office, they must be under so much stress right now. If you know someone who works in a grocery store or who is a long-distance truck driver, if you know anyone in the nursing home, you know they can't have visitors right now. If you could just send a card to someone in the nursing home and tell them that you're praying for them. If you know of someone who has lost their job, if you even have $20 that you could just slip in the card and say, maybe you could get a takeout pizza with this. Some others, in addition to our hand pattern, your child's teacher, if you're homeschooling right now, you know how important their work is, and just let them know how much you care. If you have EMS workers that you know personally, just your neighbor who hasn't been able to get out of their house, send them a card. Your pastor, I'm telling you, these days are very uncertain, and we're trying all different ways to minister to people, but there's an awful lot of stress for your spiritual leader because they feel the weight of all the pain and the heaviness that you're experiencing yourself. So today's challenge is very simple. If you have the time, just jot someone a note in your own handwriting. I know you can send a text, and I know you can send an email, and I know you can even FaceTime, but there's something sweet about going to your mailbox, having a personal card, or even a little care package with something in it. I pray that you will be able to be blessed by the Lord in order to bless someone else today. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.